Hello there everybody and welcome back to another video. Season 9. Oh, what a love-hate relationship I have. Season 9 is the 9th series of Thomas and Friends. And it has some good things. It has plentiful of new characters, and it was also the first hit era season to include the narrow gauge engines. Some good and some not. There were some changes here and there. For example, plenty of the characters lost their charm, and the original Perspex models that I had used from season 1 to 8 were now being replaced with new brass models. Well, anyway, how did the episodes hold up today? Well, that's what this review is. Let's review the episodes. Percy and the oil painting. Overall, I thought it was a decent episode. It's nice that Percy got the first episode of the season. And overall, it was actually a good watch. It kinda has the 3 strikes formula, but I don't care. Still a good episode. 7 out of 10. Thomas and the Rainbow. Oh dear. I'm really nostalgic for this episode, but nostalgia doesn't equal good. And that's definitely this episode. It's not really that great, but I'm really nostalgic, so I'll have to give it 4 out of 10. Thomas's milkshake model. Another bad episode. Oh jeez, this episode's really bad. It has a stupid premise and it kinda uses the 3 strikes formula. Just bad. 2 out of 10. Mighty Mac. Finally, this is a good episode. Mighty Mac makes their season debut, and I think they're really good characters. They look amazing, and I think they're cool. So yeah, this episode was actually kinda good. 9 out of 10. Molly's Special. The title is kinda dumb, having special, but otherwise, decent episode. I hate that Thomas has to be the main character and not Molly, but hey, you have to live life somehow. So yeah, it was a decent episode. 7 out of 10. Respect for Gordon. I'm going to knock some points down just because people said it's the best episode of the hit era. I'm not really going to agree, but I think it's a decent episode. I'm not really a huge fan of Gordon though. The crash was cool. 8 out of 10. It was just that good. Thomas and the birthday picnic. Every episode that has the Thomas and the insert object name here is just boring. It has the 3 strikes formula and it's just bad. Never consider watching it again. 3 out of 10. Tootful Toots. This was a good episode. It uses the 3 strikes formula and it was kinda boring, but I still liked watching it. It's nice that Rusty got a lead role this season, which is cool. This was the first episode that is about the narrow gauge railway that isn't about the new character. That's cool. 6 out of 10. Thomas and the Toy Shop. I'm also really nostalgic for this episode, but I think it's better than Thomas and the Rainbow. I think it was decent. Not super good, but still decent. At least it didn't use the 3 strikes formula, in my opinion. So, that was good. 6 out of 10. Renais and the Dinosaur. Jeez, another bad episode. I thought it was decent, but still not good. Scarlo's just a wimpy kid. And that's just annoying. And Renais is just so mean to him. So, yeah. 5 out of 10. At least it was somewhat decent. Thomas and the new engine. This episode was actually really good. I think it would have been better if this was a Neville episode, but still decent. I thought it was better than Molly's Special. So yeah. And the crash just sold the episode. 8 out of 10. It was just that amazing. Toby feels left out. Kinda boring. The Toby episodes in the hit era is just bad. I mean, Toby's new shed, Tram Trouble. You Can Do It, Toby was a good episode though, but this was not a You Can Do It, Toby. 5 out of 10. It was somewhat decent. Thomas tries his best. At least he didn't use the Thomas insert object name here, but still a bad episode. I definitely didn't like it. I think it was just terrible. Thomas is just a bad character in the hit era. 2 out of 10. was bad. The Magic Lamp. This is an amazing episode. I really like this one. It's not the best episode of the season, but I still thought it was really good. I think it's cool how Proteus is somewhat like a mystery character. That's really cool. 8 out of 10. It was just that good. Thomas and the Statue. Wow, you finally got a Thomas episode that depicts Thomas in a good character. How amazing. Thomas is completely in character. This is a good episode. I really love it. This is one of my favorite Thomas episodes now. 9 out of 10. It was just that amazing. Going from an amazing episode to a bad episode. Here's Henry on the flagpole. Oh, Henry, what did they do to you? I think it was cool seeing Salty, but yeah, not a good episode. Henry's lost all of his characters now. 2 out of 10. Emily Knows Best. I think many people think that this episode's bad, but it truly isn't. I love Hit Era Emily. I think she's cool. Better than Season 7 Emily, in my opinion though. So yeah, I thought it was cool. 6 out of 10. Thomas's Day Off. Now this is a good episode. Dennis is one of my favorite characters, and this is just an amazing episode. The crash in this episode was also really cool, and seeing a lazy engine is really cool. And he is in a class 08, so how original. Really good episode. I thought it was decent. 6 out of 10. It was not that good. Thomas's New Trucks. Why do engines have to have their own trucks? They have their own coaches, not trucks. And James, why are you so mean? Oh, this is just a bad episode. 3 out of 10. It was better than most episodes. Duncan and the Old Mine. Finally! A really cool episode. Duncan is completely in character. I love Duncan. He's so cool. He's reckless and he doesn't care. He just wants to have an adventure. I think he's so cool. 9 out of 10. It was just that good. Bold and Brave. Thought it was decent. Would have been better if Percy was the main character, but still, thought it was decent. This was another good Thomas episode, and I thought it was actually kind of cool. But still, it wasn't the best episode, but still cool. 8 out of 10. It was cool. Skarloey the Brave. Skarloey, what did they do to you? You're just a baby boy now. Oh, Skarloey, I feel so bad for you. Oof. Yeah. 3 out of 10. No questions. Saving Edward. When you do an Edward episode in the Hit Era, you just do it wrong. Oh. This is a bad episode. I thought it was decent, but still, this episode felt like a Thomas episode, not an Edward episode, and that just sucks. 2 out of 10. It was just bad. Thomas and the Gold Eagle. This was a decent episode that actually strengthens Thomas and Percy's relationship, and I think that's cool. Bluffs Cove is one of my favorite locations on server, so seeing it in this episode was really cool, and having a main plot. 6 out of 10, still a bad story though. Keeping Up with James. This is an amazing James episode, probably one of my favorites. I think Season 8 did a better job with James, but still, I don't like that James is teasing Edward, but I just don't care. I can overlook that and say this takes place before Old Iron. But anyway, really good episode, 9 out of 10. Flower Power. Okay, what a great way to end the season. This is an amazing episode. Seeing Thomas and Diesel's rivalry is kinda cool. I think it would have been better with Duck, but still, they have that sort of mean thing from Bold and Brave. 8 out of 10. Overall, I thought Season 9 was a decent season. It wasn't a great season, but I'm really nostalgic to it, so yeah, it was a good season. My top 5 episodes are Flower Power, Thomas and the Statue, Mighty Mac, Percy and the Oil Painting, and Duncan and the Old Mine. So yeah, do you agree with me on my opinion? Or just don't? And if you want more episodes like this, then leave it down in the comments. Which season should I review next? Anyway, goodbye!